Welcome back, Rivals. This is Xonia, and you are in the zone. This week, we're going to be taking a look at our newest New Bloods. This week's release focuses on the Iron Mask Tournament, a tourney held by the Hurricanes leader El Divino as their new clan leader now. The new recruits are La Iguana, Henry, Julia, and Ramath. So, let's take a look at our 4 newest cards. Up first is La Iguana, a 3-star common from Hurricane. This is another themed fighter, and this time, obviously, as an iguana. A lot of the releases this week are based on Street Fighter, but I'm not quite sure who this one is supposed to be based off of. Anyway, it's nice to see another female character in a mostly male-dominated clan. Cat Jagger rocks this artwork, though I kinda wish her second stage was her final one, because I really like that second stage artwork more than her third stage. At 6'4", this is actually a little bit worse than normal for most of the Hurricane cards. She has an amazing ability for her clan, obviously, with a lot of great synergy, keeping her at more of a threat almost in ELO. And she seems better early on, but with 6 power, she's easily overcome, and her damage is pretty much unguarded. So are you really going to want to lead off with a card that's just kind of okay? Overall, she'll be really good to help you save a few points for the new ELO format, most likely. But in tourney, her 4 damage will not maintain that 5 damage 2-hit KO threat that most of her clan has. So probably not a good choice for your tourney decks. However, she will also be very good for a lot of your plus life Hurricane missions. Just one more card to throw in there for the thematic deck. Up next, we have Henry, the 3-star uncommon from Skeels. This is Marvel's Beast, right? I love the artwork. It looks absolutely fantastic, but of course this is Marvel's Beast based off of kind of more of a monkey. At 7'4", he's not exactly a powerhouse, but it's still really good for a DR overall. One of his downsides as well is that he must be running mono, but with Skeels, you were probably going to be running mono anyway. With an ability of -4, -2, this means that Skeels can start packing a real punch with a mostly DR deck, running cards like Arancha and Henry and Redra, leaving room for higher value cards as well. And this also is going to be a really great replacement for the old conditional and outdated Diebler from the clan. We no longer need Confidence to get that -4, -2. Obviously, with his bonus, this makes Skeels more of a threat to SOA clans, which depend on getting their full damage in. So this is an even better card to help make Skeels even more of a counter to the ever-rampant Geist and Roots decks. Sadly, he has lots of competition in his clan, so he may never see a lot of actual play in competitive decks unless they're really looking for one good DR and they only want to spend 3 stars on it. For beginners to Skeels, though, this is going to be an absolutely fantastic card, and I highly recommend it. He's good, but other cards in his clan are great or better. For example, Arancha, Plunk, the new Andy LD, and Sandro, to name a few. Next, we have Julia, the 4-star common from Geist. She seems most likely based on Cammy from Street Fighter. Lace Trauma brings us some beautiful artwork here as well, and I absolutely love the final level of Julia, especially if you can see it in its full image. It's absolutely fantastic. 7'5" is actually really good for Geist, as it's extremely stable and will hold up. A lot of the cards in Geist either have plus power or plus damage modifiers and can't stand up in mirror battles, but she will be able to. Her ability of +2 pills also seems to bring in a new potential pill meta for real with Geist. But honestly, I'd say she's a decent pick for your Geist 4-star right now of those not banned. Those pills really help Geist, since they basically have no attack manipulation and just kind of meh power all around. Well, even though there is lots of clan competition, she's a pretty strong card. She'll also be very helpful for those Geist pills missions. And last but certainly not least, trying to get to the top of the Iron Mask tournament will be Ramath, a 5-star rare from Freaks. This is Dalism from Street Fighter, obviously. Zectorian does a wonderful job with this card. He also is in charge of, he also made El Mariachi and Django. At 9-4, this card is very interesting. It's got crazy good power and horrible damage, at least, or especially versus SOA. With an ability of growth plus 1 life, it just doesn't synergize well with his bonus at all. And in fact, since his bonus is better, getting 2 per round, throwing him first round is actually your best bet. He's going to gap for 11 on round 1, 10 for round 2, 9 on round 3, and 8 on round 4. But the poison damage only counts after round 1 if he's the first to win a round against the opponent, which would then make him 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Basically, he's a round 1 or round 4 material card. In round 4, though, he's going to clash if you draw a card like Arturo as well, meaning that this card is probably best used on round 1 if you have Arturo in your hand. But again, his ability is going to lose effectiveness in that situation. However, as he is still strong on round 4, unlike most other cards in Freaks, and resistant to DR, this still makes him a great choice for the clan. To be honest, I feel he's more balanced than some others have said thus far, since SOA can absolutely wreck him if you decide to use him in round 4 instead of round 1. So is he OP? Well, I don't really think so. I mean, he's strong, but he has many holes. And since many other Freaks 5-star cards can't do much damage, or can but have a much lower power, I'd still say this makes him one of my top picks for my Freaks 5-star card. Being very balanced at the beginning on round 1 and round 4 at the end, having a very strong power, and also being able to life gap for quite a bit, no matter when he is played. So, I think this is a really good all-around, almost semi-balanced card, though obviously he is a little bit stronger, so there is a little bit more power creep in here for Freaks. Anyway, that's all for our 4 new cards this week, so let's head back into the Urban Rivals shop and get some packs. And thankfully, since I'm doing this on Saturday, they still have this awesome deal where if you get 3, then you will go ahead and get 1 bonus. So we're actually going to be opening 5 packs today instead of 4, thanks to that. So let's go ahead and get right into it, but let me go ahead and refresh to make sure that there's no more lag in here before we open these packs. Alright, everything should be cleared up now, so let's head in and get these packs. So I think, unfortunately, this time, I have to get all 3 at once. So I'm not going to be able to go through these one at a time. We will do the last one last, but let's go ahead and jump right into these. Again, we're looking for cards in here. Obviously, Ymira would be absolutely fantastic. Anything over 30k is going to make me super happy. So we're looking for the new ones as well. I have not picked up my other cards from last week, so I'm going to have to buy those if we do not get them this week in order to unlock those missions. So let's hope that we can unlock as many missions as possible and hopefully get a Ymira or a Ramath. Alright, well, 3 packs all at once. I hate doing this because it just kind of ruins all the fun of opening one at a time, but, alright, let's see how we do. Okay, Dixie. Dixie's not bad. Okay, PR Balthazar. Ymira! Yes! Oh, we got another one. That's fantastic. And a Carl. Great. Oh, fantastic. It looks like we got 2 of the new ones as well. All right, let's go back through. It doesn't even matter. I can go and buy all the new blood ones. We're selling Ymira now if I want to. All right, so we've got Ratchik, Julia, obviously the new common. Really great. I'm going to be happy to sell her off now. Looks like she's still got a decent price. Hopefully still there when I go to sell her. Taurus, Moai. I guess I'll read them all off first before I go through. Moai, Dixie, Stygia, Scholar, Sparkle, Brutus, Stygia again, Zera, Julia again, PR Balthazar, Scholar, Flea, Ymira, Ratchik, Stygia, Floyd, Henry, okay, here's the other new one, Scholar, Boomba, Sparkle, Ratchik, Carl, Stygia again, Il Jaguar, and Spidey. I guess this was Stygia week. Alright, great. So, let's take a look again then at the uncommons and the rare. So, Moai, absolutely beast of a card for Uluwatu. Basically, Blaster CR for the Uluwatu with 1 less damage, which is a little unfortunate, but that's what you're expecting from Uluwatu. But an even lower min, and also does some DR, so just fantastic card, absolutely amazing. I can't believe his price is so low. he's probably going to shoot up as soon as he gets out of packs. Dixie, again, way better than people are giving her credit for. Again, these really 3-star cards with the -4, like the support up to -4, -2 DRs. Really good 3-star cards. I think these are going to start being staples in a lot of decks, especially those who prefer to run mono over half decks, even though half decks can be a little bit better. Scholar, again, a very solid 7/5 with protection, like modification of attack, or cancel, and it's not cancel, it's just protection attack. Again, nothing super special, but one of the most solid and a decent power on him for rescue, so a decent card all around. Brutus, I haven't gotten a Brutus, I think, since, you know, a long time ago when he finally came out in packs. A great little 2-star card. Again, lots of DR. The 4-2 as well from the support, but only on 2 stars, which makes him an absolutely killer card for Raptors. Scroll down here again. Then we got PR Balthazar. I've said this every single time. He's a fantastic card. I can't believe I get so many of him. Really happy, though, because he's an 8/6. Absolutely fantastic card that I think a lot of people are really going to want to run in their decks. Just very solid with that SOA. Scholar again. Ymira, I don't even need to say anything about her. Everybody already knows that she's amazing. Floyd, is Floyd still in packs? Wow, I can't even believe that. It's a fantastic Legenta card. Basically the new, far more stable version of Trish. Overall, someone who is going to become a staple in Legenta for sure. Henry, we already talked about, a really good 7/4 with the support. DR, really good, really good. Scholar, again, it was Scholar Day as well. Boomba, apparently we've got a little bit of Lion King pig going on here. Sparkle Ratchet. Carl, absolutely fantastic card. I wish he was still worth as much as he was once upon a time ago, but I will happily put him into my collection now. I don't think I'll sell him off this time, even though I'm sure his price will fall a little bit more. Really, really good card. So I highly recommend you get Carl in there. He's going to be a staple with his defeat or recover 2 out of 3 pills, I think it is. Really, really good in T2 for bangers. Absolutely what they needed in order to become really dangerous in there. El Jaguar, again, fantastic DR for the T2 version of the Hurricane deck. And then Spidey, the only SOA that currently works in Rescue, who has outshined Scholar in pretty much every way, shape, and form to me. So a really great 4-star card in here. Looks like we unlocked Rolling Attack and Devil Reverse. So this is our first pack. I'm curious how much this came out to, even minus Ymira. So Ymira is going to be like minus 300k almost. But overall, I'm really happy with these packs. Obviously, I think anyone who gets Ymira should be happy with their pack. If they're not, they're crazy. And let's go ahead and open up our last pack. I kind of wish I could get more, but I don't really need more, I guess. All right, we're just going to do this one. Let's go ahead and buy it. Bring it on. Who are we going to get in this last pack? Naushka and Dixie. Okay, so we struck out. Oh, but we also got La Iguana. Great. So we got 3 of the 4, but we did not get Ramath. That's fine. It's really hard to get that rare one. So we've got Rocket, Naushka, Uguay, Dixie, Frazier, La Iguana, and Carmen. Rocket, we don't need to talk about his comments. So Naushka, again, not that bad, but honestly, I'm not so sure I'm a huge fan of Naushka, even though she's got the I think it's copy out bonus or whatever it is. It's just really not that strong in the damage department. So for Roots, I just feel like you can do way better as far as damage goes. We got Uguay, obviously a very, very good 2-star, able to life gap more than any other 2-star in his clan, which is really what Fang Pai needs in a lot of ways, because they just tend to be behind in the damage department, even though they are a damage clan. Dixie we already talked about in the last one. La Iguana, again a common, but one of the new ones. And then Carmine, again the Spiaggi replacement, but not really able to replace Spiaggi, but he does have more damage. So overall, these are all of our cards for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. If you really liked it, don't forget to share it with your friends. And as always, don't forget to subscribe for more of my Urban Rivals videos. This is Xonia, and you have been in the zone.